And now for our series. We defy the rainy weather here in Germany and head to the Saarland region for an open-air concert with a difference.
This is Völklingen, in the German state of Saarland. The city's landmark is this disused ironworks, which was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994, becoming the first industrial plant on the list. Each year, some 400,000 visitors come to admire this wonderful example of industrial architecture. And now 8,000 people have come to the first rave to be held here, the Electro Magnetic Festival. I decide to start out slowly and head for the silent floor, where the music comes from headphones rather than loudspeakers. It's an unusual experience, but the people here seem to be having fun. And some just come here to make a phone call in peace and quiet. But I move on. I'm expected at the other end of the complex. I make my way through long, dark passages. The grounds are enormous, and after what feels like half an hour, I meet Tobias Jundt, the Swiss-born frontman of the Berlin band Bonaparte. He's equally impressed by this industrial monument.
What's here is pretty amazing, especially when you walk through it.
Bonaparte fit well in this setting, but are they right for a rave?
No, but then again, what are we? We're not rock and roll, we're not electro, we're not swing, we're not hippies, we're not pop, and we're not rock. We're everything and nothing. We're world music in the worst sense of that word. But our energy, a central, explosive element of our music, arises from a moment that's very similar to a rave.
Einen Momentenschwung, das dem Rave sehr nahe ist.
Another half hour of walking and we've almost reached the stage.
You can tell this festival's being held for the first time. To get from our backstage area to the stage, we have to walk through the crowd. But that's always really nice. You get your first contact with the audience. I keep bumping my guitar everywhere.
The band isn't often in this part of the country.
It's our third time in this region. That's not a lot for Germany.
And then we finally reach the main stage. The festival is now in full swing, and the structures look even more impressive against the night sky. There are still 3 hours to go before Bonaparte hits the stage, but the band members have already started warming up. I leave them to it and make my way through the masses. Eventually, I meet Fritz Kalkbrenner, one of the rising stars on Germany's electro scene. For him, too, the location is the real star of the event.
I made sure I had enough time beforehand to have a look around the complex. It's the first industrial structure to be named a World Heritage Site. So, of course, I wanted to see it. It's a great location.
And Fritz also does a fantastic set, getting an enthusiastic response from the audience. But I wonder why the DJ with the great voice doesn't ever sing live.
I really jump around a lot on stage, so a regular microphone wouldn't work for me. I'd probably have to have one of those taped-on mics. But I'll save that for next year. I promise, though, I will do it sooner or later.
It's now well past midnight. Time for Bonaparte. The trippiest act of the evening. The audience is thrilled, and so am I, just as I am by the festival itself and the great venue.